We should have used a real backdrop, not the. Well, I just a couple points and we'll answer your questions, and I'm sure you're dying to get home. So, first I want to thank Canada. They did a great job of hosting this, and Foreign Minister Jolie, who had to leave here. She's going to go be sworn in, remain in her post, and she's become a friend in the last few weeks as we worked together. I knew her a little bit before, but gotten to know her now, obviously, in this role. They did a great job of hosting it, a beautiful place. And so we're grateful to them. I think we have a very strong statement from the G7. Hopefully you've gotten that by now and have been able to see it. A very strong statement on a number of issues of mutual concern. We touched those topics. It was a really good engagement, and obviously there'll be some follow-up. And it sort of sets up for the leaders meeting later on this year. And we hope that'll be equally productive. But we felt really good about the statement, worked hard on it. I think it reflects our points on a number of topics. And I would just say the one takeaway, you're going to ask me questions about things that are going on in different bilateral relationships and so forth. But I think what's important, and something I said at the outset, which everybody agreed with, is that we're not going to allow the things we disagree on, and we'll disagree on things, to keep us from working closely on the things we agree on. And there are a lot of those. And hopefully the statement reflects that, and our actions will reflect that. And so we feel really good about it. The other announcement, and I think that's already reflected in the President's statements, there was what we felt was a very positive and productive engagement yesterday with President Putin and Special Envoy Witkoff. Obviously, he is on his way back. He should be back, and hopefully we'll convene this weekend. We'll examine the Russian position more closely and determine, the President will then determine what the next steps are. Suffice it to say, I think there is reason to be cautiously optimistic. But by the same token, we continue to recognize this is a difficult and complex situation. It will not be easy. It will not be simple. But we certainly feel like we're at least some steps closer to ending this war and bringing peace. But it's still a long journey. It's a journey of many steps. But this is positive momentum. Obviously, we'll see what Russia and others are willing to do. It's not just Russia. Obviously, it has to be things acceptable to Ukraine. But it's been a good week in that front, but there's a lot of work that remains to be done. But, there's reason to be cautiously and optimistic, but we'll know more once Special Envoy Witkoff, Ambassador Witkoff returns, and we have a chance to all convene and talk about it. And obviously, the President is the ultimate decider on next steps for the United States. Okay.